I love the idea of an MMO, but it can be in certain MMOs, it can be hard to get into a community. And a lot of people want to play MMOs for the community, but for someone who spent a lot of years playing MMOs solo, it sucks the life out of you because you're like, well, why am I doing this? I could, for example, I'll use ESO. If I want to play ESO for the lore and the fantasy of being in the Elder Scrolls universe, I can just go play Skyrim. I want a community. Do you know what I mean? And certain MMOs make it hard to get into communities. A guild will be like, you have to have 50 million clears on the hardest content and have played the game since 1992.
Albion Online is the king of this. Absolutely.
If I didn't have the people I did enjoy I joined with and played with, like yourself included, I wouldn't have bothered. Like, it's very toxic. If I compare it to any other game in a different genre, right, it would be League of Legends in terms of toxicity. Like, it's the League of Legends of MMOs, and it's also because of how limited the moderation is on the game itself. Like, the staff don't give a fuck. You do not get permabanned. There's no permabans in Albion. You could do anything in terms of speech or anything like that and not be banned. It's basically created a very, very, very toxic community. The main thing is shitting on other people, right? I mean, that is the game in general, in essence. It's just shitting on other people. Like, they did make it completely PvP. If you enjoy that kind of game, if you're like an Escape from Tarkov shitter on everyone, then absolutely Albion's MMO for you.
Still it isn't if you're late to it.
If you're that determined, if you're determined, I think you can.
No. I don't think you can. Well, maybe. It will take you a long time.
Yeah.
Because again, you have time-gated seasons, first of all, and they're very short. They're 3 months. Sure, you keep all of your gold, you keep everything, whatever. One season, if you play one thing, next season that shit won't be in meta. There is no way. And you need good 100, 120, maybe even more hours to grind that specific thing that you will play to tier 8. Because tier 8 unlocks you to be able to do hardcore content, to be able to do open world PvP, black zones, basically endgame. So if you're late, well, Albion has been out for 5-6 years. People that have been playing it for that time have everything on tier 8, have everything unlocked. They're good. You just go into the season, buy the things that they need for the gear set, whatever, figure out what's good, and that's it. You as a new player needs to do all of that, and it takes thousands of hours.
Yeah, to actually get to grips with the PvP and everything, you're gonna have to do. You're gonna bank in 1,000 hours, 100%. If you want to get into the big guilds, that are Zergen, get into the GVGs and the Black Zones, whatever the fuck, you thousands of hours, 100%.
I had 500 and I played only one GVG, and after it I was bankrupt.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Like legit, it's brutal.
It is brutal. I think that Albion is probably the least friendly when it comes to new players.
Well, Eve.
Oh well, actually, yeah, Eve. Yeah, you are right.